He's that. Go check him out. He has like mad decks for no reason. Because every time a new set that comes out, he just fucking makes decks all day long. He's better at it than me too. So like every time you see change, he most likely helped me. Anyway, so ever since we pulled up, we were supposed to pink give you this shit, but it's whatever. It's hot perfect. MORCANT, you know, big girl. Whatever she or another elf enters, you control enters. Each opponent plays one. Tap 3 on tapped elves. You control proliferate. Activate only sorcery. Right, good shit. Right, so we just gonna get right into it. We're gonna hit you with the Fraleys. Alright, let me see if I can make this bigger. Yes, we can. Alright, so you know what I'm saying? You create 1/1 green elf. So you basically make a mana dork real quick. What up? You can destroy target artifacts, and you can draw a card for each green creature you control, which is a lot. And damn near mono green deck, right? 2 color green decks. Go crazy with that shit. Alright, now we got Nissa, which gives you landfall, which you better not be fucking missing in the green deck, right? Whatever land you control enters, put a loyalty counter on Nissa. Untap target land you control. You may have it become a 3/3 elemental with haste and menace, which is cool. Or you can deck 5 and you may put a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control on the battlefield. Onto the battlefield from your hand for your graveyard with 2+1/+1. It's also cool. Like, can I just like look at that? Then you got my son Typhon. You may activate abilities you can control as those creatures have haste. Love him. You can either untap a creature, which is great for us, or you mill 3 cards, return the creature with mana of 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then we got Typhon again. Elves you control have add black. So not only do we have mana dorks for green, but we have them for black. Yay! Get the +1, put a +1/+1 counter on the target elf on tap against Death Touch. Was like hell yeah. I'm saying create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature, and then you get an emblem with whenever you cast the elf spell against haste until the end of the turn, and you draw 2 cards. That's the thing we gotta get to real fast with this dickhead, right? Because giving our elves haste and draw 2 cards is insane. And then we got Vivian around the planeswalkers. You got +1 look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card or land from your hand, put it in from among them, put them in your hand, put the rest of the bottle library in order. Get the neck 3, destroy target artifact, creature, element, and you have the neck 8 creatures control of +2 and have vigilance, trample, and indestructible. That's where we're going with Shorty right here. We need all those stuff right there to get us going. Now let's get into the creature base. Because the planeswalker base is cool. The ones I say I deem is the more like important out of everybody is just regular type Arkel and Fraley's Landmore Fury. Just because the fact Fraley gives you what you call them? The elf druid tokens, mana dorks real quick, and then Typhon gives you the +1/+1s and gives you the death darts. And he also can give you elf if you need them, but like and the haste. The haste is good. After that, I would say Vivian. And then I guess Typhon Jubilant because you can activate as you add haste. And then there's alright, let me get into this creature base. Now we got my boy Aloysius. Aloysius Jones, you know what I'm saying? Spells can't be counted. Green spells you control can't be counted. Hell yeah. Everybody needs that. Arbor Elf, untap a forest. Great shit. Shit, untap 2 target lands with Goofy and Elder. Hell yeah. Ashaya make everybody lands on your side of the field. Hell yeah. Beast Whisperer, whenever you catch a creature spell, draw a card. Hell yeah. That's the shit you want. Champion look perfect. There's additional cost to cast. Behold an Elf in Exile. Whenever you cast this creature spell, draw a card. what I'm saying? That's whatever. Circle of Dreams do it. Basically, you're fucking Guy's Cradle, and you're elves, so you're playing elf ball. So yeah, Guy's Cradle all day. You know what I'm saying? Creative of Behemoth, one of our win cons. When we start having like 25 elves, you tap it all that shit, put this dickhead on the field, boom, plus 20 ass motherfuckers. Swing the fuck out. Oh, fuck. My damn PlayStation fucked me up. I forgot that, though. Let me turn the damn TV off. So yeah, win cons, smack out, big body, right? And you got Dawn and Eulogist. It's got Menace. Whenever this creature enters, mill 3 cards. And if it was an elf in your graveyard, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Yeah, perfect. Black shit. Like, I don't know, that's enabler. It's part of a win con. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, in a way, not fully part of a win con, but it's like it helps enable some bullshit. Alright, then you got Elves of Deep Shadow. This one adds 1 black to you, but you lose a life. Well, not with Tyvar. Elvis Archdruid. Over Elvis, it's a lord. If you know what lords are, or if you're new to the game, you don't know what lords are. Lords essentially tell you shit like other elf creatures get +1/+1. It never really blows itself up. It always powers up everyone else in instinct. There are a couple lords that do power themselves up. And it's also the same as Circle of Dreams Druid, where it's a Guy's Cradle. So it's a lord and a Guy's Cradle. Hell yeah. And it's 2/2. I know that sounds like much, but in a world where you play fucking mana dorks, which is what elves usually are, like mana dorks, and they're always like a 1/1 type situation. Like look for no one else. Look at land one else. I already showed you all, bro. Yeah, it's usually like a 1/1 situation, but like, you know, hell yeah. It helps. Like mixed Elfish Mystic, like 1/1s. They're usually just 1/1s, you know. So it helps keep itself in line. Like you got extra shit to take them off the field. So yeah. Let me stop rambling. Elfish Mystic, hell yeah. Elfish War Master. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my man, for 7. Add an extra +2/+2 and gain that Death Touch. And 1 more elf the battlefield controller. You can create a elf. What you call it? Token. The only thing I hate about it is once per turn. Fucking once per turn, man. They evil work. And you got my boy Big Xuri. We got regeneration. And we got +3 and gain trample. That's another win con right there. You got enough mana, we pumping. Pump it up. Let me stop. That's Big Xuri, that's Big Pump, that's Big Papa Pump right there, you understand? He gonna blast out, pause. Then you got formidable speaker. When a creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, search the library for a creature card. Feel it, put it in your hand, shuffle. That's a search for Cradle Hoof or Xuri. Or maybe even how he wishes, or Circle of Dreams, or Elfish Archdruid, like anything that's gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? And you get to untap a target permanent. Finals. More manager Dorking Knife. Gloom Ripper, my bad. When a creature enters, target creature gets +X+O until end of turn. One target creature gets on our opponent's controls gets -0, -X till end of turn with X the number of L's you control plus the number of L's in your graveyard. Wow. That's a strong card. You could probably blast creatures off. This look. Think about it. Most people play They got like a 5-5, 5-7, 7-5, 8-8 L's. They're low to the ground. You can get to that easy, light work. That's nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? So that's target removal. And if you can keep recurrences, you just bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? Incubation driven. Hey, never Mandor, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Big body. Then we got lateral blade of the elves. He got menace. Yeah, cause he on menace. Whenever lateral deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf ward. So he's aiming for 2 off rip. That means you make it 2. He's not as like awesome as Crinkle, but fuck it works, right? Like, then if you tap 10 untapped elves, each opponent loses 10 life, you gain 10 life. That's nasty work. You know how easy it is to get those 10 elves, nigga. Light work. So deck is elves outside of fucking Kratos and Ashaya, I think. Yeah, I think those are on too. You got Lantern Royals, Big Menador. Then we got Lowen, Imperfect Naturalist. When Lowen enters, mill full cards, they make a creature card or land card from one of the mill cards on top of your library. And then you got 2 and 3. Go Corey. You got discard a land card, create a 1 black and green worm creature token for each land you create. And we ain't never using that. But it's an elf for 1/3 and it mills. So we do that. Encourage like recursion. Anyway, you got list Alana Informant. When a creature enters or dies, surveil 1. Easy money. Alright. Here we got more when the nurture. What if an elf you control enters, puts a +1/+1 on her, and amount of green equal to More's power. That's a big Manador. Everybody hates this card. This thing's getting instantly targeted. So you always play her before you play a big move. You know what I'm saying? No, we got Massacre Girl. No one kill her. We got her for the Wither. For the +1/+1s. Because that's all we doing all day. That's actually what we supposed to be doing all day. But basically, Wither and Blight. You know what I'm saying? And then proliferate. But hey, sometimes it's best not to have too much going on with what your commander wants to do, because you just gotta run it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it rock. Sometimes not everybody needs to be doing the same shit. There's certain times where you need redundancy and certain times where you just don't need it at all. You feel me? This one of those times. Not years, night play. Whenever a token control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. We make it a lot of tokens because we got what? 2 planeswalkers that make tokens and a couple creatures that make tokens. Yeah, we gonna make a lot of tokens right here. We got Necro Skitter that does Wither. And whatever creature an opponent controls with a neg 1 counter on it dies, you will return that card to the battlefield under control. See, now we got at least 2 cards. Oh, we got 3 cards that do Wither. We gonna take creatures and start swinging hard. You know what I'm saying? Got Priest of Titania, Cradle for elves. Yeah, carry on Ranger, return of which control the unit's hand, untap target creature. It's good stuff right there. Rex Sage, destroy target artifact or enchantment when it hits. Shaman of the Pack. When Shaman of the Pack enters the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control. Imagine you had like 5 elves, they lose 5. Imagine you get to that game, you just like, oh, pop this bastard on the field. Fucking just, and you got like maybe 10, 15 elves. Niggas Shire. You can treat it as a land. Use creator reach it, put it back in your head, and just put that bitch back on the field. That's threat life. I'm just saying. You can do stupid shit. I'm just saying. Anyway, Skim for Avenger. Whatever non-token elf or berserker control dies, draw a card, lose a life. Need that draw, baby. Then you got the Saddle Sage, right? Whenever Skim for Saddle Sage enters the battlefield during once, each opponent loses X life, with X is greater than the number of creatures you control. Have a type in common, or you can gain that life, which is another thing. If you got the Shy out, you get that Curing Ranger, pop pop, as a pop pop. You feel me? Then we got Tristan, Callous Cultivator, Death Touch. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, mill 3 cards. Then if it's the elf in the graveyard, gain 2 life. And you play it by transform them. Then this bad boy got Death Touch. Mill 3 cards. You've got an elf. You want to lose 2 life. So you can keep gaining and losing, gaining and losing, gaining and losing, gaining and losing, gaining and losing. Easy money. You know what I'm saying? I think they only go into it once per turn. Yeah, because both first main phase. Main phase. I'm bugging. Can't read. Oh lord, that's a lot of text. I gotta read this. I highlight to find out when this creature enters is available to. Whenever one or more of her creatures controlled enter, if they enter or cast from a graveyard, create a token as a copy of one of them. Only triggers each once each turn. Damn, that all once per turn. We would keep in there so hard. But yeah, look at that. More tokens. Die for the Bellicose. Whenever one more else you can control attacks, they gain Death Touch. Hell yeah. Whenever a creature you control has, each creature you control has whatever a mana ability of this creature resolve, put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana this creature produced. This ability triggers once per turn. That's nasty. So creatures like Circle Drones, Elvis Arch, Druid, Incubation Druid, Morrowind. Oh my lord Jesus, Morrowind. Bitch, you already got 1 on it. You do this, it gets, and then it goes for 2 next time. Next time it does 2, it gets 2. It goes for 4 next time. Oh, that's nasty work. Good lord. What the fuck is stuck up away, guys? Okay, that's weird. We have 4 clicks. I think this is Monstrous Raider, so this is the +1/+1 counters. Oh, well, the counters of any time. So this works great for us because of shit like Typhor, Incubation Druid, Morrowind, but also it says counters. It doesn't just say +1/+1, -1/-1. Alright, so this whole deck works with self counters, not just +1 negs, but also loyalty. So some of these things come like really, if you have this out, she comes immediately, you know. Comes in immediately, you know. Or he could always bend on, but yeah, helps him out. Can immediately and it's the only one that survives. It's all outside of, I think, these two, but we don't care about their own side much. But this one's the one that you want to keep. This one gets to survive the whole moment. You can have multiple ults, so you can, if you can able ults twice, you get +4/+4. So yeah, immediate ults with these people, and then you got Yawgmoth. I can't speak to that. Who can also help with the next. It helps proliferate as well. So as the just straight creatures, Crater Roof, Typhor, places. You'll just go straight do damage. Alright, now for your sorceries. We got Academ's Wavery, which also helps be a land if you need it. Return creature. Your return from your graveyard in the battlefield any number of target creatures that have a different converted mana cost. We don't have a lot of that because we do have a lot of 1 drops, but we do have 4 drops, 5 drops, you know what I'm saying? 3 drop. So we can get literally I think up to 6 different creatures back onto the battlefield. Because we have at least 1 through 6. So you have to work with that one out. Figure that one out, depending on what you got going on. Then we got Bloodline Betting, which you guys can vote. Choose a trees type, turn all creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield. It's mainly gonna be elves. And we get to work Demonic Tutor, you know what I'm saying? Search, Finale, Search, and it gives you the haste plus Essex and blocks Essex if you do 10 or more. And that, you know, that's like, this is only when you want to get your creative, it's usually with Finale. We got Haunting Voyage, choose creature type, turn 2 creatures from that type to your graveyard to the battlefield. If it was for toll, return all those. So you can do this for 6, or you can do this for like, because the 4 total is 7, I think. To place it down, it's an extra 2. It's one of it's in the description. Yeah, an extra 2. So you can either do it for 6 or 9. Heavy cost, but hey, sometimes Kindred Dominance gives you creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't this type. Easy. Yeah, reanimate. Another what you call it? Wincon. Triumph for the Hordes. Trample Infect. Fucking up everybody. Tristan's Command. Choose 2. Create a token that's a copy of a target elf. Return 1 or more. 1 or 2 target program cards from the graveyard to your hand. Destroy target creature. Jamming. Creature target player controls get +3/+3 to term. Untap. Hey. Fuck around, get that. That can also be a win con, because you can fuck around. If you got the mana, create tokens, give them the +3, and then give them the infect. Just say, yeah, on Earth, you know what I'm saying? Target, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less. We have a lot of those. Victimize. Stop my bar, baby. Choose 2 target. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the target. Return the chosen cards. God, I'm not on them today. Horrible. And we got the instance. This easy stuff. The abrupt decay can be countered, destroyed, target non permanent, or with converted mana cost 3 or less. Assassin's Trophy. Why did they choose this one? Destroy target permanent when opponent controls it. They can search the land, put on the battlefield. Beast within. You control it, creates a 3/3 beast creature. And you destroy target permanent. Crop rob. Here, you should know this one by now. Sack a land, get in a new land. Lethal Scheme. Convoke, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convokes a spell convenes. I forget what convene does. I always forget what convene does. Horrible. Draw a card and discard a card. Discard a non-land card. Put a +1/+1. Oh. That's actually pretty cool. You got Chronicle Victory, which is you choose a creature type. Creatures control get +2/+2 for strike and trample. Then when you cast a spell, the chosen type draw a card. So much better than like all the other banners and pass and like Door Destinies and shit like that. This card is fire. Obviously, Soul Ring, you know, one ring, so you can really get to be drawn. Right? And then we got Jam Mance, which is anime dad, obviously. You know, Black Market Connections, being a pre-common main phase, choose one more. Create a treasure token, lose a life, draw a card, lose 2 lives, create 3/2 color shapeshifter. Basically saying, create a 3/2 elf, lose 3 life. Flourishing defenses, whenever -1 counter is placed on a creature, you may create an elf, which is great. Funeral Room Awakening Call. So funeral rooms, whenever you creature control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain a life. Then Awakening Call is return all creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield. You know, good shit right there. Grave Venerations. When it enters, you just become a monarch at the beginning of your end step. If you're the monarch, turn up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Then you got Growmarks of Elgamot. If you got 4 cards in, so I'm over here speeding through it. Alright. When it enters, look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal a creature and put them in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library. Begin the next step. If you control 4 more creatures, flip into Cradle of the Sun, which is basically a guy's cradle. Morgan's Eyes. They've been getting upkeep, Severe 1, which is pretty good. You can literally just shuffle through your deck, right? Sacrifice this enchantment, create a X/2/2 black and green elf creature tokens, where X is number L's in your graveyard. Perfect. Prowess of the Fair. Whenever a non-token elf is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may create 1/1 green elf. Hell yeah. At least this one isn't once per turn, so you can keep doing it. Now let's get into these lands. Lands is gonna be light work, right? You gotta bend the countryside, and 1 mana of any color, spend only cast creature. Or you can make a 1/1 shapeshifter, but that cost of 6 is way too much, and we're not doing that. Agent 2 is Agent 2. Obviously, you need to buy Boseiju. That channel goes hard, you know what I'm saying? You can destroy target artifact. And J-Man, a non-basic land. They control, they search the land, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? So, Boseiju. City of Brass, Command Tower, Desert Temple. You could untap a target land. Even do Waking Haven. You can station it and become a Gaia's Cradle. Forest, Gaia's Cradle, that they kept talking about all fucking day. Because how many fucking Gaia's Cradles do we have, right? You know what I'm saying? You got Land War Race, Nurturing Peatland, Overgrown Tomb, Cavern of Souls. You got your Swamp. Asiata, he only has 2 swamps, but 8. Because I feel like there's so many black cards in here. I'd have to. I don't think anyone else has played this deck yet, so we would have to figure that out. 3 Tree City. I'm sorry, I'm Caribbean, so I'll fuck that all up. Make sure. 3 Tree City. Yeah, there we go. You gotta say that because we're gonna let that go be like Tree City. You feel me? We'll fuck that up. Yeah. Choose crease type, choose color, and add that amount equal to number of creatures you control of that creature type. So it's like a Gaia's Cradle but for 2. Underground Mortuary, Underground Stadium, Fern Catacombs, Wasteland Verge, Whitewood Lodge, and Yavimata. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, yeah, I think he could cut back on these 4s. He could probably put the 4s down to 4. No, 5, and then we put this to 5 as well. But hey, either way, I already told you how you went with this deck. You basically went with this deck. If you can get the off these 2, that's out for the win. But basically, your win con here is Creative Behemoth. Swing out, swing wide, swing heavy. Missouri. Pump it up. Swing out, swing wide, swing heavy. Lateral. If you get like 50 fucking L's on the field. You get 40 hours on the field, that's one nigga off the game. You know what I'm saying? Typhoid over here. Swing out, swing wide, swing heavy. Foreign clicks. Pump it up. You know what I'm saying? So we can swing out, swing wide, swing heavy. And then we got Yawgmoth and High Permite, making sure you should be able to get in there. Alongside trying for the horse, Tristan Command on the porch, and finally the Devastation helping you get to your different joints. And you got these things helping you destroy them. You got this helping the pump. You got so many different ways of getting mana and getting tokens all out on the field. This is very much a battle cruiser ass deck, and it's all about fucking your opponent day up. So I would say go out, have fun. And one of these days, probably within the next month, I'm going to bring this deck. Just not today, because it's mad early and I should have been left for work. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Y'all have fun if y'all played it.